This foam test was performed on tank batteries with the Colorado Preparedness and Response Network Group. Thank you to Civitas Resources for providing the testing ground and also to Chevron for providing the foam. Mountain View Fire Rescue, Greeley Fire Department, and Galeton Fire Protection District collaborated to conduct this test. Two different sized tanks were used in this test, a 12-foot diameter tank and a 10-foot diameter tank. Per NFPA 11 and the Williams Fire Foam Calculator, for a 10-foot diameter tank flowing at 3%, the flow rate should be 13 gallons a minute. For a 12-foot diameter tank, it should be flowing at 18 gallons a minute. The Task Force ProPack flows at 12 gallons a minute of finished foam product. For each test, there was a 5-minute pre-burn, then the fire was extinguished. A quick disclaimer. This video contains information reflecting the testing of several foam products. It is intended to be used for informational and educational purposes only, and not for marketing. It does not constitute an official endorsement by Mountain View Fire Rescue of any goods, services, or products, nor does it guarantee the performance or outcome from those goods, services, or products reviewed by Mountain View Fire Rescue. Organizations should conduct their own investigation of all goods, services, and products to ensure they meet your organization's specific needs and requirements. The first test is the new T-Storm WNL. Crews tested it on a 12-foot diameter tank and received 90% containment in 2 minutes 15 seconds while using approximately 29¼ gallons of finished foam product. Crews extinguished the fire after 14 minutes after flowing roughly 182 gallons of finished foam product at 3% and used approximately 5½ gallons of foam concentrate. Crews attempted to relight the burn at the 5-minute mark, 10-minute mark, and 15-minute mark. One note with this test, this is a 12-foot diameter tank. The foam performed well and was able to extinguish the fire. Sealing the hot edge of the tank is always the most difficult part for the foams. In test number 2, crews tested the T-Storm WNL on a 10-foot diameter tank and achieved great results. At 1 minute 3 seconds, crews achieved 90% containment and extinguished the fire at 1 minute 6 seconds. 13 gallons of finished foam product, or roughly 0.39 gallons of foam concentrate flowing at a 3% mixture, was used in this test. Crews were able to restart the burn at the 5-minute mark, but the foam was able to put the fire out quickly and only a small amount of foam was used. The third test was with F500, which is an encapsulator agent. It flowed at a 3% mixture through the ProPack. Crews were able to knock down the fire briefly, but not able to completely extinguish the fire. Crews then switched the F500 nozzle to a rate of 20 gallons per minute and tried to extinguish the fire. They were unsuccessful and had to back out due to high temperatures. They did not notice any difference in the cooling of the tank compared to other foam agents. The final test was on the 12-foot tank, which had fire terminator used on it after the tank had cooled sufficiently. It was relit and burned for 5 minutes, and then crews applied the fire terminator at a 6% ratio. The fire was 90% contained within 30 seconds and fully extinguished in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Crews used 27 gallons of finished foam product, or just over 1.5 gallons of foam concentrate. The team was not able to relight this burn at the 5, 10, or 15-minute marks. This concludes this foam test exercise. As a reminder, this video does not constitute an official endorsement by Mountain View Fire Rescue of any goods, services, or products, nor does it guarantee the performance or outcome from any goods, services, or products reviewed by Mountain View Fire Rescue.